Lindsey Graham is an American lawyer and politician serving as the senior United States Senator from South Carolina, a seat he has held since 2003. A member of the Republican Party, Graham served as chair of the Senate Committee on the Judiciary from 2019 to 2021. A native of Central South Carolina, Graham received his Juris Doctor degree from the University of South Carolina School of Law in 1981. Most of his active duty during his military service happened from 1982 to 1988, when he served with the Judge Advocate General's Corps in the United States Air Force as a defense attorney, and then with the Air Force's chief prosecutor in Europe based in West Germany. Later, his entire service in the U.S. Air Force Reserve ran concurrently with his congressional career. He was awarded a Bronze Star Medal for meritorious service in 2014 and held the rank of colonel. Graham worked as a lawyer in private practice before serving one term in the South Carolina House of Representatives from 1993 to 1995. He served 4 terms in the United States House of Representatives for South Carolina's 3rd Congressional District from 1995 to 2003. In 2002, Graham won the U.S. Senate seat vacated by retiring Republican incumbent Strom Thurmond. He was re-elected to a 4th term in 2020. Graham is known in the Senate for his advocacy of strong national defense and aggressive interventionist foreign policy. Initially, he was known for his willingness to be bipartisan and work with Democrats on issues like campaign finance reform, a ban on waterboarding, immigration reform, and judicial nominees. He has criticized the Tea Party movement, arguing for a more inclusive Republican Party. Graham sought the Republican nomination for president between June and December 2015, dropping out before the 2016 Republican primaries began. He was an outspoken critic of Donald Trump's 2016 candidacy and repeatedly said he did not support Trump. In particular, he took issue with Trump's comments on Graham's close friend, Senator John McCain. After a March 2017 meeting with Trump, Graham became a staunch ally of his, often issuing public statements in his defense. His reversal caught both parties by surprise and sparked media speculation. He became chair of the Senate Judiciary Committee in 2019. Graham led the U.S. Supreme Court confirmation hearings for Amy Coney Barrett, who was confirmed in October 2020. Lindsey Graham was born in Central South Carolina, where his parents, Millie and Florence James, F.J. Graham, ran a restaurant per bar, pool hall, liquor store, the Sanitary Cafe. His family is of Scots-Irish descent. After graduating from D.W. Daniel High School, Graham became the first member of his family to attend college, and joined the Reserve Officers Training Corps when he was 21. His mother died of Hodgkin's lymphoma, aged 52, and his father died 15 months later of a heart attack, aged 69, because his then 13-year-old sister was left orphaned. The service allowed Graham to attend the University of South Carolina in Columbia so he could remain near home as his sister's legal guardian. During his studies, he became a member of the Pi Kappa Phi social fraternity. He graduated from the University of South Carolina with a BA in psychology in 1977, and from the University of South Carolina School of Law with a JD in 1981. Upon graduating from the University of South Carolina School of Law, Graham was commissioned as an officer in the Judge Advocate General's Corps in the United States Air Force in 1982 and began active duty that year. His duty began with a stint as an Air Force defense attorney, after which he was transferred to Rhein-Main Air Base in Frankfurt, Germany, where from 1984 to 1988 he was the Air Force's chief prosecutor in Europe. In 1984, as he was defending an Air Force pilot accused of using marijuana, he was featured in an episode of 60 Minutes that exposed the Air Force's defective drug testing procedures. After his service in Europe, he returned to South Carolina, leaving active duty in 1989 and entering private practice as a lawyer. He served as assistant county attorney for Oconee County from 1988 to 1992 and city attorney for Central from 1990 to 1994. After leaving the Air Force, Graham joined the South Carolina Air National Guard in 1989, where he served until 1995, then joining the U.S. Air Force Reserve. During the 1990-91 Gulf War, Graham was recalled to active duty, serving as a judge advocate at McIntyre Air National Guard Station in Eastover, South Carolina, where he helped brief departing pilots on the laws of war. In 1998, the Capitol Hill daily newspaper The Hill contended that Graham was describing himself on his website as an Operation Desert Shield and Desert Storm veteran. Graham responded, "I have not told anybody I'm a combatant. I'm not a war hero. And never said I was. If I have lied about my military record, I'm not fit to serve in Congress." Further noting that he never deployed. In